All right,
All
we're
right.
live.
This stuff is in a basket. Do you have any spare?
All right. We're back. So, previously on our Curse of Strahd campaign, our heroes met a colorful man with a proposition. Hi, my name is Darzan Alastroy. I will give you this map of Barovia and a ride there for 10 gold. But due to a string of events breaking out, they became separated from their guide and lost some of their equipment. Some of which was Elyse's loot and Falkas's tarot cards. After following the tracks left by the wagon, the group found some of their lost belongings and the gates leading into the land of Barovia. There they met Mad Mary and learned of a thing named Strahd who cursed the land and stole her daughter Gertruda. Later, at the Blood of the Vine Tavern, they met 3 charming ladies. Cuts the scene. I can trade you this deck for your miss card and 5 silver. I'll throw in that tea kettle too. And then Timothy took that deal.
You got off with a tea kettle.
Cut to Timothy and Bismarck, and Timothy being like, deal! Bismarck being, bah, Vistani. As well as an old sourpuss. My name is Ismark. My sister Irina is being beset by Strahd. Please, I will give you anything, everything I have to protect her. And that's when Elyse grew money signs in her eyes.
Harsh.
But true.
Oh, you're right. It was after he told you that he had a mansion.
Thank you. I mean, I'm not cheap.
But when they got there, they found the mansion surrounded by wolves. But it's fine, because as Tim... Huh? But it's fine, because as Timothy said, he has killed dozens of wolves. Right? Right? Alright. So that was the previously on Curse of Strahd. And then the little like cold open is go to Strahd's castle. Strahd stands in his castle as a body is pulled out of the room. He resets his chessboard, now empty of all of one color, and goes out to the edge of his room and looks out the window. That night he will be visiting Irina one last time to make her his. Now, Curse of Strahd in blood. Camera pans up, going into black, and the words "Curse of Strahd" and come on the screen in dripping blood. And that is that. All right. So where we currently are. Currently there is. Currently, Skal's in the front. And 5 feet behind him are Elyse, Timothy, and Artesh. And behind them is Ismark, and behind that is Falkas. You guys walk up to the house, which there should be a picture of in there, with and you find 4 wolves and a dire wolf in front. The dire wolf is about 15 feet away from Skal, 20 feet away from basically everyone else, And the other 4 wolves are another 5 feet away from that.
My body is.
Ismark pulls out his sword, and everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
What's my initiative value again? Oh, there it is.
+2. And are we doing this combat as though we are level 3 or level 2? Because I know we're leveling up.
3.
Okay. So we're just doing. Oh, I got a 4 initiative.
Got a
Got that
19.
Hold on a second. Timothy got a 4. Who? What'd you get?
Artesh got a 19.
Dang, nice.
Whoa. Wait, someone rolled a
I got
d20.
an 8.
Can you roll d20s in Google Voice?
Not on in the Hangouts chat. If you do have the extension, you can,
Oh, really? Wow, that's fast.
but not in the video chat.
Okay.
Part.
Yeah, I just use the D&D like Wizards of the Coast official roller thing.
Yeah.
I got a 22.
Damn.
Well, good for you.
Look at Timothy, slow as heck.
Falkas got a 10.
I'm pretty slow for having killed 10 dire wolves.
You're pretty slow at the start, but don't worry, you'll get into the bloodshed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and for the dire wolf, and for Ismark. Okay, that's not bad. All right. So, Elyse, you go. You're starting first.
I'm gonna inspire. Who goes right after me?
The
Wait,
wolf.
Skal.
That's
right?
your friend.
Skal.
I'll go right
Artesh
out.
goes after you.
It's late in the evening. The wolves need killing. I don't know.
I am wholly inspired by your lovely song. I feel so much better about myself.
All right. Do you want to do any movement?
No, I like this position.
Okay then.
I can ready action. I ready myself to smack any wolves that come in range.
Isn't inspiration your action?
It's a bonus, I think.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, it's a bonus action. You're right. Okay. You ready in action. All right. If any of them get near you. So after that is Artesh.
All right, let's start this battle by flying 15 feet into the air, straight up.
All right.
Straight up 15 feet in the air.
But it's okay.
Okay.
I can still help, guys. So so that nearest wolf is like a little bit more than 15 feet away now. It's
Okay. So are you going to fly towards the wolves?
no, because I am just going to range it down with my Radiant Sunbolt. It has a range of 30.
Oh, it has a range of 30. Okay, yeah, then you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, what does inspire do again?
You get to add a dice to your actions. In this
okay.
case, you get to add a D6
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
to either an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Let's go for attack roll. Does where is it?
Is this that the wolf or the dire wolf?
This is the dire wolf I'm aiming at.
All right.
Does a 17 hit?
Does a 17 hit? Yes.
Oh boy.
What type
Roll
of attack
for
are you
damage.
doing at it?
What's up?
What type of attack are you doing at it?
Radiant Sunbolt. It's a ranged radiant damage.
Oh,
I harness the
throwing
power.
Basically
sunlight at
doing
it.
Kamehameha.
Yes.
How many
built
dire
up-
wolves did you say there are, Andrew?
There's one
Just,
dire wolf and
one dire
four
wolf.
regulars. Oh,
And 4 normal?
Yeah.
cool.
This is gonna be really bad, but I'm drawing what I think it looks like.
It does 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yes.
So you take to the sky, spread your wings in the little bit of sun that's still left, and fire a Kamehameha blast that just hits the dire wolf and pisses him off.
Is he
I have-
pissed off enough?
This is
Not enough to be unconscious.
Oh,
Or
that's
bloody.
unfortunate. I laugh.
All right.
I laugh at him from
so-
the sky.
Yep, and you're in the sky. So after on the ground, Ismark looks at you really confused. Just like, I think I might have picked the right people. And so next up is the wolves' turn. And let's see. They saw their dire wolf leader get hit.
So they're gonna try to attack me, right? Obviously.
They can't get to you at the moment.
Etienne, what
They
are
have
the symbols on you?
it's the characters. Our sun monk is the sun, and then
Ah.
the normal wolves are the squares, and then the curved square is the dire wolf.
That's cool.
I greatly appreciate the fact that I'm a son in this thing.
hmm
Yeah.
Thank you,
Oh,
Vince.
wait. I'm confused. Who is what shape?
I don't know. I had an idea and it just didn't work out. Okay, we're done with this.
No, that was good. Actually. That was actually great.
We could also just use a spreadsheet if you all want.
No, it's fine.
Oh, you want me to get out Google Sheets? This is gonna be fun.
Oh,
We can color code ourselves, or we just like work again.
I think images is the highest budget we have right now.
Nonsense.
I mean, I'm writing this all down on like
And the
a
power
little,
format.
on like an actual map.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, Artesh the monk hit a sun. Which did you hit the direwolf with the sunbeam?
I hit the dire wolf with the sunbeam.
Okay.
All right. So next up is the wolves' turn, not the dire wolf, but the regular wolves. Skal, you see 4 of the wolves run in your direction. One of them takes up to your left, one of them takes up to your right, one of them's right in front of you, and another one goes right past you to Elyse.
Shit, they're flanking.
Wait, but I have a readied action.
This is true. You do.
I'm gonna smack that wolf. Well, I'm not gonna smack a wolf because I have a rapier. You don't smack things with rapiers. But nonetheless, I will play for time as I try to figure out what my rapier is. Okay.
Smack.
All
wolf.
right. Make your attack.
11.
And this is on a regular wolf.
Yes.
That is a miss.
Yeah, I thought so too.
The wolves are pretty quick, and so when you try to strike at them with your rapier, it jumps out of the way.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
All right. So starting with Skal.
This will be fine.
Do
I hope so.
I have 32 hit points. It's fine.
Oh my god, that's a lot of hit points.
all
Sure.
right. So the wolf to your left By the way, this wolf is technically right below Artesh.
15
But can't
Are you
get
thinking what I'm thinking?
All
you gonna-
four
are you
wolves
gonna
run below Artesh and stack on each other so they can
D&D
fight.
is not Mario. You cannot jump on the enemy's head.
Roll for athletics.
All right. The first one, the first wolf. You have an armor class of. All right. So the first wolf bites you, in the arm.
How dare it?
For 6.
Dang it, it hit me. Okay.
And you have to make a strength, and please give me a strength saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, that is. What is my bonus? Okay. Well, that is a 6.
Oh
The wolf pounces on you and knocks you to the ground.
This is not a strong start, as usual.
no. Mm-hmm.
The next wolf. Jumps around, tries to bite you, but the other wolf is in the way, and so it misses. It's like, "Dude, I want to get some too."
Too much.
I'm even
concentration.
lower to the ground now.
Everywhere it tries to bite, it hit your armor.
Oh.
Delicious.
And next up is the wolf to your right, who's aiming for Elyse, actually. And 11. Let's see. Oh. Okay, yeah. So that one actually manages to land a hit on Elyse. Oh.
Honest?
Huh?
That's not surprising, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And Elyse, you take 3 or 5. My bad.
Well, dang.
No, go back to the 3. We like that number better.
Reading it upside down, it might be a 2.
Oh, you forgot the negative. It's a you did -2 damage. She heals.
And the second one also tries to get at you but misses.
Okay.
So, in summary, what just happened was 4 wolves ran at you guys. One took down Skal. The other one tried to jump and landed on the other wolf and got sad. And then another one took down Elyse and blocked the other one from getting to Elyse. And after that, we have Falkas's turn. Poor Falkas freaks out and runs away.
I mean, that's what he did last battle. So,
I'm Falkas. Ah! But he's still close, he's close enough. He's still within 120 feet to cast Chill Touch. Wait, can he cast Mind Spike? He can. Which one would Falkas cast?
Roll a dice to see.
include allies.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't care. He's running away.
We'll go with the frost one. Chill Touch, just in case.
Just in case of what?
Future use.
Oh.
All right. So Chill Touch. Cantrip. And so that does 1d8 on a hit. That hits. And and so he casts Chill Touch on the wolf that's one of the wolves next to Elyse. And hits it. All right. And he hits it for 7. The wolf is really injured now.
Nice.
And then after that is Ismark, who pulls out a sword. He pulls out his long sword and aims at the wolf that Falkas hit with his blast. Or actually, no, he aims at the wolf that's currently on Elyse.
Does he say, "I will defend you, my lady"?
Yes,
Bard.
he does.
I think he's too young for me.
He's not into it.
It's okay. You can use him for his money.
I was just thinking that, to be honest.
All right, that is definitely a hit. 1d10 plus 3. 9. All right. So he slashes at one of them. He slashes at the one on top of Elyse, and now he gets to make his second attack.
He gets a second attack.
I should have inspired him.
Oh,
Right.
wait a second. Never mind. He just killed the one on Elyse.
Nice.
Okay, I guess I should have been inspired by him.
You get an inspiration.
And he's going to aim at one of the ones on Skal. And he hits it for 5.
Oh.
The wolf is not quite bloodied, but he's pretty injured. Then after that is Timothy.
Right. Timothy is going to take aim at the dire wolf. He's going to get out his heavy crossbow, and first he's going to curse the dire wolf, so that the dire wolf will, hex the dire wolf, so that the dire wolf will take extra necrotic damage every time he gets hit by Timothy. And let's do the dire wolf ability. Will get disadvantage on acrobatics check in case it needs to like untangle itself from something, or I don't know. But yeah. So that's the bonus action is the hex, and then the main action is an attack with my crossbow at the dire wolf that was already hit by the sun. So 1, 6. All right. Does a 14 hit the dire wolf?
Does a 14 hit? Oh. Okay. So this is with the crossbow or the hex?
This is with a crossbow.
With the crossbow?
Mm-hmm.
The bolt flies right at the dire wolf, and it jumps out of the way just in time for it to just glance off for it to just hit the side of his face.
Oh,
and a
no.
little bit of blood drips. Not enough to have done
Bloody.
damage, but almost.
Oh no.
No.
You would say that if there was a number associated to what it would have taken to hit him, You were one off.
Yep. If there was this magical number.
A theoretical number,
If
theoretically.
accuracy could be quantified.
Hmm.
You
From a
can-
number where it would have hit, it was 14.
Your hand shook a little bit at the lack of tea in your system.
The tea
I love that
hasn't
picture. It just
kicked
looks
in
pissed
yet.
off
The
now.
tea that I drank at the tavern.
Oh wait, that you hexed them, right?
Yes, it did. Hex doesn't reduce AC though.
Yeah, that is true. Okay. And then, so next up is the dire wolf's turn. The dire wolf howls. Howl, howl, howl. You hear other howling in the back.
Oh no. The dire
There's
wolf is
more.
summoning wolves.
No.
And the dire wolf, having seen his wolfkin get stabbed, charges directly at Ismark. Rolling for attack on Ismark. And rolling for attack on Ismark. And that's a hit.
Mark.
Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. All right. Ouch. You double check that.
This is Mark hurt AF.
The dire wolf mate takes a really big bite out of Ismark's arm.
Oh no.
And Ismark just Elyse laughs at this. The wolf takes a grievous bite out of his arm, but Ismark shakes it off and says, "Be gone, monster! This land is under my protection!"
Oh.
And that is the dire wolf's turn.
What a drama queen.
The wolf or Ismark?
Is Mark, I think. Alright. I think that's top of the round, right? So it's Bard's turn.
There's one more thing that happens.
Oh, boy.
You see in the house there is a window at the top that's boarded up, and you see what looks like a crossbow come jutting out of it.
Out of the mansion? Is that right?
No, out of the window,
Okay.
and it takes pot shot.
Oh.
Oh my god! Okay. 1, 2.
Hits the dire wolf straight in the eye.
All right. This is 2. Oh my god. All right.
Dire wolf died.
So, hey, Skal, I have good news for you.
Good news.
This crossbow that came out of the window, it shoots the wolf on top of you right in the eye and kills it.
Damn.
Nice. You can get
Thank
up
you,
now.
mystery crossbowman or woman.
Yeah.
And now it's at the top. So, Elyse, you have a dire wolf in front of you. And
Smile reassuringly at Elite. What's his face? Hot guy. Sugar daddy. Wait,
Ismark is sugar daddy.
you also have a wolf, like, on top of you.
yeah, but I'm a bard. I get to be dramatic. And then I stab the fucking wolf.
All right, roll to fucking stab.
1. Natural 1.
Ooh.
Organic 1.
Tasty
Would you
one.
like to describe what happened?
I would if you tell me what happens, I guess.
What's the
The wolf
consequences
disarms
of
her.
rolling a 1?
The wolf has a knife now.
The wolf bites your sword your rapier as you try to stab him, and throws his head to disarm you.
That is exactly what happens, yes.
What a fucker.
He doesn't throw it too far. It's basically right next to you, but you are now technically disarmed.
Hey, so is
Hey.
Ismark though, because he got bit in the arm.
I'm gonna inspire Timothy.
Oh, okay.
See? Do it for the money, do it for the fame, do it for the Darjeeling that bears your name.
Thank you. And with that rhyme, I am inspired.
That was beautiful. All right. However, it is Artesh's turn.
All right.
Artesh, there is a wolf on Elyse. There is a wolf right below you on Skal. And there
How
is
much
a
do you
dire wolf
trust-
currently attacking your new best buddy, Ismark.
All right, Elyse. How much confidence do you have that I'm not going to fireball you in the face instead of the wolf? That's good enough for me. Silence is better than nothing.
Silence is golden and gold is good, right?
All right. I throw a fireball at the wolf, trying to save my friend.
Wait,
Also, faves.
fireball?
Also,
You mean sunblast or like an actual-
sunblast?
Okay,
Sorry, not a fireball. It's not a fireball.
fireball is a spell.
I
Mini
would greatly
fireball.
appreciate if you cast a fireball next to everyone who's your friend. Falkas.
Yeah, I think we have to take damage if you cast a fireball at us.
Yes, this is true.
Unless we're like a rogue with special abilities.
Does a 21 hit?
Dang,
Damn straight it does.
All right.
these rolls, my dude.
Where are you? It does 6 damage.
You blast that wolf's head off. Like the radiant beam strikes it right in the face, and there is just toasty wolf fur as the wolf collapses onto Elyse.
Delicious.
I think that's all the wolves, right?
There
There
is
is
one
one
more
more.
wolf, and it's on Skal, and there's a dire wolf.
Oh, I thought the skull one got shot in the eye by the crossbow.
Skal had 2 on him.
Oh, okay, I see.
I would like to channel more ki to cast 2 more. Is it? Okay, I don't understand. So the language of Sunbolt says you can spend 1 ki point to make the special attack twice as a bonus action. Does that mean 2 more times, or that one and an additional time?
It should
be just an additional time.
Okay, then I cast it an additional time at the one on Skal.
I think it's supposed to be the equivalent to multi-strike, right?
I feel like it is, yeah.
Is multi-strike 2 additional attacks, or is it?
I think it's just 1 more attack.
Okay, then yeah,
Yeah.
it'll just be 1 more attack.
Yeah. So I channel up another not fireball, sunbolt. Ooh, yeah. There's a 5 hit.
No. Would you like to describe what happens?
It slightly fizzles and dissipates into the wind. I'm sorry.
Oh, you need more sun. It's too much like Seattle and Barovia.
I scream down, sorry, only one per turn. If there were turns in this battle.
All right.
I mean, you're flying, right? So that's kind of you might have to turn a bit while you're flying.
That's true.
All right, so Flare of Blows says spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Yeah, the other one,
Way of the Sun Soul.
it's the first one.
First one.
You can use this. You can spend 1 key point to make this special attack twice as well an action.
Yeah, so it would be just 1 additional time.
That's fine.
Oh, that's too bad. Okay.
All right. So next up are the wolves
Wolf.
from around to the left of the house. You see 2 wolves come out,
Damn it.
and on the right of the house, you see a wolf and a dire wolf come out,
Oof.
and they just kind of stare at you guys from a distance, their heads lowered.
Oh, can we make a peace sign?
The wolf on Skal continues attacking Skal.
Thank goodness. Just what I needed.
You have. All right. And it gets through with a 16.
What is the 16 you're talking about?
And it hits Skal for 6.
Wait, has Skull attacked yet?
No. I was knocked down.
Oh, so you had to spend your entire turn to get up?
I don't even think I've gotten up yet. I think I was just knocked down and I had a wolf on me.
Oh. Alright. What was your initiative?
8.
Okay,
Oh, well.
I see.
All right. So, yeah, you take 6. That's it. Next up is Falkas. Falkas, while scared, is still within 120 feet and runs not farther away, but perpendicular, and casts the icy hand again and rolls a 2. He misses.
Oh no.
All right, Skal, you're up.
Does he just make an ice cube instead of an icy hand? And now there's an ice cube on the ground.
So he runs over and he tries to cast icy hand, but his hand is shaking too much that it actually just flies out too far, goes wide,
Oh.
and hits the gate.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, step 1, get off the ground.
You're off the ground.
Step 2, where's the nearest wolf?
In front of you.
Step 3, attack the wolf with battle axe.
Perform this.
I roll. It is an 8 plus 2. It is 10. That's probably not enough. Oh wait, but my hit DC is another plus 4. Okay, so it's 14.
Oh. Nice. Okay. You hit the wolf. Your axe lands right on top of him.
Yes. Good. Excellent. That does 1d8 plus 2, which is... So it does 6.
All right. Do you want to describe how you kill him?
Well, obviously I've gone for the head cleave. cleanly in the middle of the head.
Right in the brain.
You just cut him in half. Like you just cut his head in half right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Delicious.
Cleave.
There is a tiny whimper as it falls to the ground. Next is Ismark. He hits the dire wolf with one attack and misses with the other. And he hits it for 9. The wolf is really bloodied. Or the wolf has just become bloodied.
Good.
Nope, never mind. My math is off. He's not bloodied yet.
He's hurting.
Timothy, you're up.
All right. Angry that my crossbow barely missed last time, shall try it again, and this time I might use the inspiration. 11. Is that even worth inspiring? I need to hit. Do I want to inspire it?
To 17.
Do it.
Yeah. So okay. I hit a 15 because I got a 4 on my D6 inspiration.
Oh, nice.
Sweet. Okay, so I barely hit him. Okay, so 1d10 plus 4 damage plus 1d6. So 10 damage.
Now he is truly bloodied.
Okay. And
You hit the wolf right in the leg.
nice.
Like,
oh, I forgot to curse him even more.
oh wait, did you include the damage from the curse?
I did.
All right.
I just have a Hexblade's curse, which makes me curse him even more. All right, that's my turn. Thank God for that inspiration, or I would have missed again.
All right. So the dire wolf, having seen all of his wolf companions brutally murdered, disengages and goes and moves around the house with to rejoin the rest of the wolves.
I think that provokes some opportunity attacks, right?
Not if he disengages first.
Oh, that's true. Disengaging is a standard action. Okay, it makes sense.
Ismark says, "And don't you come back!"
Do the others come back?
I stick my tongue out at him.
By the way, with your hex, you can actually sense where he is, right?
Yes.
Okay. He ducks his head a bit low and then makes his way behind the other dire wolf.
Wait, there's a second dire wolf?
Yeah, it came around the house.
Oh.
Arena or the hand with the crossbow takes another pot shot at that dire wolf.
The bloody one or the one that he's hiding in front of?
The injured one.
Okay.
And misses.
Oh.
Mists start wrapping around the wolves, and they slowly slink into it. But they're still close enough for you guys to hit. And next up is Elise's turn.
I will begin with another rhyme because this is way too fun. Sorry.
Keep it up.
Fire in his hands, death in his eyes. He's the flyest monk to ride the skies. Take it away, Artesh.
Oh, filled with inspiration.
That was legit.
That was good. I like this bard.
Okay. Is anything close enough for me to attack?
No, they all kind of ran away.
Okay. Is anything still within 60 feet?
Oh yeah,
Okay. I vicious mockery.
on the one that was injured.
Yes.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh, I think it rolls a will save.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're right. I have to roll a wisdom save, right?
13.
Are they wise?
I can tell you one thing: dire wolves ain't wise. What's
We found a
the
weakness.
tech?
What's the
What's the DC?
13?
And he has to beat it, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
No, if you're making the roll, you can match it. So whenever you roll the d20, as long as you match the number you're supposed to take, you technically have the upper hand because you're rolling the dice.
Okay.
I don't know. Did that make sense the way I explained it? Like rolling
Yeah,
the
that makes
dice
sense.
makes it so that you have the upper hand, basically,
He
if
passes
you match
the-
numbers.
All right. Well, the dire wolf passes the check, so he takes half damage.
Did Timmy fall down the well, Lassie? That was 1.
Ooh.
Insult to like a movie that doesn't exist in this universe.
Uh-huh.
The wolf takes 1 damage. He's more confused than anything, and just cowers back even more.
I thought it was going to be something like, who's not a good boy?
Oh, don't worry. There'll be plenty more wolves to mock viciously.
And humans, hopefully.
Nope, no
Art-
humans.
Artesh, you're up.
How far away are these wolves? Approximately?
From you plus the 15 feet, they'd probably be about like 70.
All right. I fly
75.
50 feet towards them, trying to catch up to this injured wolf.
All right. Put you right there.
Splitting
You
up the
can
party,
see-
always a great time.
You can see this wolf has 2 more members of its pack around it,
Oh,
protecting it.
this is unfortunate.
Take your shot.
Can I actually aim at that wolf?
Oh yeah, you totally can. You have the high ground.
Okay, then. Let's do this.
They glare at you angrily, knowing that they cannot yet defeat you. They have yet to unlock the wolf stack.
17.
That hits.
All right. Die. Aw. 4 damage.
All right. You can see the wolf is on his last leg.
I channel key again and try to actually hit this time. God damn it. I make a small prayer to the sun.
You have inspiration, I believe.
Yes, you were inspired.
Yes. I can.
You
Does that
can
increase
choose to
damage?
use it or not if you want.
For attack rolls and skill checks and yada yada.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if you're like within like
If
3,
it's-
4, 5, I'd say maybe use it.
Yeah, probably. Okay, let's use that then. Another 17.
Well, that's a hit.
All right. I scream in fury as I throw one last sunbolt at it, and does 6 damage.
Okay.
Are you dead yet?
The dire wolf looks at you as if life was perchance a number from 0 to 37. You can tell he's holding on to that last one.
God damn it! No.
Next up,
I flip it off.
Oh, it dies. It takes 1 hit. No.
Does it take morale damage?
no, but you know in your heart, that if he was slightly less wise, he would have died of mockery.
Oh, wait. We could have it die of mockery though if it's at 1 hit point.
Not yet though. 'Cause
Yeah.
next up is the wolves round. So all of the wolves and the dire wolf who came up from behind the house slink into the mists and disappear, leaving their former packmate to die.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The look of betrayal in the dog's face is just palpable. Next up is Falkas's turn.
Wait, should we take pity on the wolf? We could have
Well-
a pet dire wolf.
It's been burned, shot at, stabbed almost, and
Yeah, but it's
Do you
been
say that out
betrayed.
loud?
Yeah,
yeah.
I say it out loud.
Ismark says, "No, you can't take pity on it. It's a minion of Strahd."
Oh,
She's
God.
smiling at him because he has money, and she's like, exactly.
All right.
Then. No,
I see how it is. Going after the people with money, huh?
Falkas does a chilling grasp. 13 plus. It was 13 plus his spell modifier, which is int plus 3. That's 15. Dire wolf. Yeah, that hits him. Falkas runs up beside Elyse and casts icy grasp,
Mm-hmm.
icy touch, and out comes a frozen hand that grabs the wolf and like sends it to the ground.
Good job, Falkas.
I think he's mute this session. He nods his head vigorously.
Congratulate him, even though he seems to be moved by the hand of the divine.
Yeah, all the EXP for Falkas.
The divine did not tell him to do that.
Falkas gives a thumbs up but doesn't say anything.
Yeah. So, do we all get inspiration if we like praise how Andrew is playing Falkas?
No, but Jenny, I will give you inspiration for the poems, for the rhymes.
I don't take payment. They're from my heart.
Too bad. I've marked on your character sheet one inspiration.
Okay, I'm keeping it. Thank you.
If you could quantify that in a gold value, how much would you sell that for?
So inspiration you can't buy or sell. How it works is you can use it whenever you want advantage on something, and you can even give it to a friend. So basically, from my understanding, whenever somebody does something super epic and cool, and like that feels truly inspired, I can give them inspiration, and they can use that. All right. So as the wolves go away, we're out of initiative, and Ismark says, "Come, come. This is my home." And you see him run to the door and says, "Arena, are you there, Arena?"
Ismark, my friend, have you ever considered a lighter paint color?
He just looks at you like, "What's wrong with gray?"
Everything is gray here. The sky, the road,
My
the
feet.
mist. Gray.
Classic old Borovian saying, "Gray is great."
Oh no.
All right.
Added to
What
the
about this colorful man?
collection.
How did this man learn about colors?
Obviously, he needs to watch some Queer Eye.
Mhm.
I do not know what this queer eye is, but it sounds like a good thing. But it sounds very entertaining. It sounds like a spell. Anyway, he gets to, he gets to the door and opens it, and he knocks on the door, and a woman opens the door. The woman who opens the door is a strong-looking woman with the look of someone who wrong description. As a striking young woman with auburn hair that barely covers the 2 bite marks on her neck. Her biggest resemblance to Ismark is the look of life in her face that many Barovians lack. On her back, you see a crossbow, and she is wearing ornamental armor. Ismark, you're back! You made it! And he looks at he gives Arena a hug and says, "Hurry, we must go. I have found some people who can take us take us away." And Arena's like, "But what about Father? We can't just leave him here. We have to take him to the church to get buried."
Hmm.
And Ismark invites you guys in. We have no time. It's almost noon.
How can you tell? It's gray everywhere.
You learn many things in Barovia. There are many shades of gray.
Approximately 50?
This is
Oh, no.
approximately 11 a.m. middle of summer gray.
Dang. That's like the Eskimos with all their words for snow.
I do not know what this Eskimo is, but they amaze me. They sound like snow Barovians.
We can help take your father to the church if you want. It will help you go faster.
No. Arena looks at you guys like, really? Come in, come in. You guys go inside?
Sure.
Yes. I perch on top of the chair.
All right.
What my character
The interior of the mansion is well furnished, yet the fixtures show signs of great wear. Noticeable oddities that are the boarded up windows and the presence of holy symbols in every room. The burgomaster is in the side drawing room on the floor, lying in a simple wooden coffin surrounded by wilting flowers and a faint odor of decay. You see a dead body. You see a coffin with a dead body in it in the side room with the wilting flowers and faint odor of decay.
Yeah, I think it's about time we get that man buried.
Ismark turns to Arena and says, "The wolves ran, but they're not beaten yet. We could get jumped halfway through.
Not
The
with your waist.
Barovians don't. The Barovians would never help us."
Those crossbow skills, I don't think you need the help.
But I mean, we'll be there. We can help.
Arena says, "Really? You'd help us?"
in exchange for some tea. Of
And
course.
Do these people know what tea
monetary
is?
recompense we can use to buy tea.
She looks at you with a little hope in her eyes. Oh yes, of course, anything. The last group of adventurers wanted gold beyond what we could give, and they turned us away. Come with me to the kitchen.
That's where they keep their gold. Interesting.
No, where they keep their tea.
Okay. I mean, I want tea, but I think who was it? The bard would prefer some type of gold. Though I'm sure she won't ask for everything that you have. Right?
Arena
not
brings Timothy and whoever else wants to go into the kitchen, and Ismark goes to the coffin.
Yeah, let's go drink tea with her.
Mhm.
She seems cool and rich.
I'm trying to test out every single type of tea in Barovia.
Are they all gray?
Yeah, is it like all Earl Grey and then non-Earl Grey and then some white grey tea?
Give me a minute. Actually, I wrote down the names of the teas of Barovia. Again.
Excellent. What is this tea? This is dishwashing liquid. Oh, okay.
No,
He has a little informational pamphlet.
yeah, no, Ismark chimes in. In the lands of Barovia, we have three teas that were special to our area before we got sucked in by the mist. We used to trade them all the time, but now we can't send anybody out to sell them as it is.
Sucked in by the mist. What does that mean?
Arena takes her kettle and like starts filling it with water. Ismark says, "The land of Barovia, you've seen the mist surrounding us. Nobody can leave. Only the Vistani can escape without choking to death on the mist themselves. That's how Strahd keeps us here."
So, when you say no one can get out,
Many have tried. Everyone who's tried to leave, they choke on the mist and die.
okay,
Unless they are Vistani blood.
gang, we have to go punch a Vistani.
Yeah, I agree. This colorful man, we gotta find him.
You hear just Ismark, count me in.
Elyse gives him a look like, whoa, we weren't trying to be racist here. We were just like, planning to take his vengeance. But then she looks away because, he's still rich.
He stole our stuff and dragged us in here.
So okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, he mentions that the Vistani serve the devil Strahd. That is what allows them to leave the land.
My desk on the upper shelf.
You hear Arena say, "Not all of them do," and then Ismark just goes, "Bah." Arena opens your kettle and says, "Oh, the one you got from the Vistani, by the way."
Yeah.
At the bar, and says, "Oh, you still have a bunch of Earl Greyer left in here. Classic Barovian tea.
Gray. Ha. Gray.
Earl Greyest."
Oh. Is it all Earl Grey, Earl Greyest, and Earl Greyer?
No, No, she says that Earl Greyest is the most popular Barovian exclusive tea. it was one of the biggest things that they used to sell.
I see.
But it was the tea that had the least strange effects. And she says, ever since the mists have come, the tea has grown strange.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
I doubt the tea now that I have to drink.
She says that Earl Greyest has. She says that Earl Greyest, the leaves have adapted and changed to the mists, so that now not only do they, despite giving you caffeine,
Mm-hmm.
they with the heightened energy comes a heightened, slightly heightened paranoia. The stronger you brew the tea, the more the paranoia kind of kicks in.
Uh-oh.
But that's only if you go for really corrupted strands. This one looks fine.
Okay. Yes, we can brew this tea if you would like.
She says she also mentions that the other kinds of tea have more potent, stronger effects.
I'll try the Earl Grey's for now. But if she wants to give us some examples of the types of tea for later on the road, I'm willing to accept them.
Oh, she doesn't have any on her at the moment. They've been attacked so much they never went out to get any.
Okay. That's fine. We'll just make some Earl Grey's for now.
Yeah. So now you have tea that if you give someone enough of it, they'll go crazy. They'll get slightly more paranoid if you overdose them on tea. So use that as you will.
Is this real life or is this just fantasy?
Fantasy.
Caught in a landslide to escape from reality.
That is now the tea.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Ismark asks if Ismark asks if you want to go now, or did you want to take a short rest, or did you want to take a long rest?
I'm down for a short rest if everyone else is.
Yeah, I could use short rest.
I'll just drink some tea and then head off to. I mean, a short rest is how long? 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be back by noon. We can head off around noon.
Ismark looks to all of you and says, "I'm going to do some reconnaissance. There is no way Strahd will let us go in peace."
Oh.
Arena says, "Strahd's monsters rarely come out during the sunlight." But Ismark doesn't hear it and asks for volunteers to help him go do some reconnaissance. You guys don't have to go.
I think Elyse's connection to this world is a little lacking right now.
He has to praise the sun.
Do any of you three?
I am absolutely volunteering. Let's go.
Oh, okay. You won't get the short rest.
That's fine.
All right, Scott, Etienne.
I would like the short rest.
All right, Etienne.
Yeah, I can do it. I can go help him with reconnaissance.
All right, I'll say Falkas goes and Jenny takes a rest.
I still
and
have
Elyse takes a rest.
one spell slot left.
All right.
Actually, it hasn't been an hour, right, since the last.
Not yet.
Okay, so I can still recast Hex.
Okay. Give me investigation.
Oh. $18.
Oh wow.
I know, right? I'm so good. I rolled a
Jason.
19. I had a -1 modifier.
Jason, what'd you get?
I got a. Crap! I lost my dice. There they are. 15 plus investigation. 15.
15. So 18 plus 15 is 33. Plus 8 from Ismark, and now for Falkas.
Wait, what is going on with all of you?
So you are taking a short rest if you need to, so you can get more bardic inspirations for next time.
Okay.
And then us three are going out to do some reconnaissance before we head out to the
Yeah.
graveyard.
I think I actually need a long rest. But yes.
Okay.
It's a long rest. But can
Then do you want to join the reconnaissance, I guess?
I think I would probably go off and look for a loot.
Okay. If she's going, then I guess I will stay and do a short rest, because I can actually get a spell slot back from doing a short rest.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thankfully, Falkas rolled a 20. So, a bit outside of the mansion. Fucking Falkas rolled +5 investigation. So
This investigation is too good.
So you guys, so Falkas tracks the footprints that you guys saw previously coming from Mad Mary's house to a house that's nearby the mansion, and at the door you smell death and decay.
Well, that's not good. Probably.
Yeah, and he points you in there. What do you do?
Going inside. Let's
All
go.
right. You just gonna smash down the door?
I have multiple axes. Any one of these can be used to hack down the door.
All right, give me a strength check, bro.
Dun, 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 dun. God dang it. I got a 6 plus 4. So I got 10.
Your axe hits the door. It doesn't come down, but you can take another shot.
Dun, dun.
But
Better.
you hear some rambling, like you hear some like sounds in the house.
Okay. My second one was 15.
Okay. You chop down the door, and when you look inside, Etienne, I'm going to need you to go to that one picture that has like zombies coming out of the ground. Zombies in a room. Etienne? Etienne?
Etienne. No, Etienne.
No. But yeah, in the room you find 3 zombies that have just started becoming resurrected. They are you see them, and all 3 of them are in black robes that have that at the top, like at the top left above the like at the top left peck, I guess, there is a symbol COS.
Oh, we'll
Yeah.
have time to puzzle that out later. Right now, there are zombies.
Yes. So since you basically ambushed these zombies, I'll let you and Ismark and Falkas each get a free shot on them. If you would like to take it.
Absolutely.
All right. Roll to hit with advantage.
Ooh, advantage. Okay. That is a 13.
With advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 9 and a 3. So, 13.
Oh no.
Cry.
They have an armor class of 8, so it hits.
Nice.
Roll for damage.
Damage is... Ooh, max damage. So 10.
10. All right. So you and Ismark strike the same zombie and kill it. And then Falkas and Ismark again strike the other zombie because Ismark gets 2 attacks and kill that one too.
Yeah. Take that, zombie. Stupid zombies.
All right. And give me an initiative roll.
Yep, that's about right.
What'd you get?
9. Better than my last one.
All right. The zombie actually beat you on that one. It gets up and attacks and misses horribly. So the zombie gets up and is like, "Roar, friends!" Like tries to swipe at you and misses. Your attack.
Kind of push it aside with my shield. Silly zombie.
Oh, make your attack.
Oh, I'm making an attack. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know I was making another attack so soon. Dun, dun. Oh, nat 20.
All right. Roll 2 dice.
2 of them damage dice.
Attack dice or 2 more d20s?
Oh no, two damage. Like twice the
Okay.
number of dice for your damage.
Okay. Got 8. I rolled an 8 and a 1, so.
Plus your strength.
All right.
Plus 2.
Well,
So
11. All right. Pick 2 limbs.
Oh,
I pick an arm and another arm.
You have disarmed the zombie.
Excellent.
Now
it can still
for
bite at you though.
The kickboxing zombie, I think we're good. with
Now
this one.
for Ismark, he rolled a 16. 6 damage. And misses the other one. And Falkas runs away. All right. Kill the zombie.
Yeah.
Skal, you're up. Kill the zombie. Well, I guess, yeah, because the zombie can't attack you. So you just disarmed it. So how would you like to kill the zombie?
Well, if we've already disarmed it, then I think the next best step would be to just simply behead it, right?
Sounds good.
Good old standby beheading.
Are you gonna keep the head?
No.
All right. So the head rolls on the ground, and you have 3 dead zombies. You, Falkas, and Ismark do a mid-air high five, and then it cuts back to the Oh, did you want to loot them? They really only had the robes, but that was about it.
Are they nice robes?
They're actually pretty nice.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, you now have 3 COS black robes, slightly used,
Cool.
and you guys come back to the mansion. Everyone's had a short rest. Jenny, you back?
Etienne.
I'm here.
Hey.
What's up?
I am back.
Oh, there he is.
I'm just having some trouble switching windows.
All right.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention during the zombie fight. Oh shit, I'm admitting this on air again.
No worries.
I love you
Basically-
all, hypothetical audience, and support our Patreon.
Someday we'll have a Patreon. All right. So now that everyone's rested, it's about noon 30. So it's time to carry the corpse. Ismark asks 4 of you to help carry the corpse. They're going to carry it through town.
Very well.
I volunteer for this.
I shall also
I'm good at carrying things.
I'm not as good, but I will try.
I will stand watch in case any wolves show up.
All right. All right. So it's Jason, Scott, Ismark, and
Arena.
Falkas.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's right. He exists.
He's good at this stuff. So, you guys pick up the coffin. It's kind of heavy, but you can tell that the rot has done away with a good amount of his body. So, you walk through the town of Barovia, and as you walk by, doors shut, windows close, and Etienne, since you're on the look, roll perception, and Jenny, also roll perception.
All right, my passive is 13.
And
20 perception.
Jason and Scott, since you guys are both carrying the coffin, roll perception with disadvantage.
Yeah, mine is like way lower than that. It's like 5 plus something. 5 plus 3, 8. Did I manage to get loot, by the way?
Huh?
Did I manage to get a loot?
You got some wolf pelts if you wanted any.
Ah,
Oh yeah, we do need the dire wolf pelt because we're that colorful man owes us a gold.
Well, I rolled 3, so that's not going to do anything.
yeah.
Etienne, what did you roll?
20 perception.
All right. So Etienne, as you carry the coffin, like on Etienne on Jason's screen,
We all have hats now, by the way. They come with the coffin carrying.
you guys walk through the Dower City, the Dower City of Barovia. As you walk through, doors close and windows shut. Etienne, with your high perception, in one of the windows, you see the doll that Mad Mary was hugging in the windowsill. It looks to be looking right at you.
Dang it, doll.
I'm gonna nudge whoever has detect magic.
That'd be Falkas.
Falkas?
But he's currently carrying the thing.
Fine.
As,
Carry it with
as
one
you
arm.
look at the doll, the eyes stop following you.
Okay, I'm pretty sure the. No, stop.
Are you okay?
Play, so I will keep on role playing.
That is a good reaction.
So that doll, its eyes were following me.
I say, I know.
Ismark says, "What doll?" And he looks at the window, and the doll's just looking downwards now.
You don't see it? It's right there.
That doll's looking at the ground.
Oh,
And you guys continue to walk past it.
You'd think he'd be a little more wary. But
Mhm.
whatever.
Okay, Skal. You definitely saw it. Look at us, right?
I don't know. I didn't see much.
God damn it.
I'm just here carrying the coffin.
Oh god.
How many people do you have, Andrew? Should we be concerned? Jason?
I'm just searching them on Google.
Whoever has this
I love this one so much, though. It's so sassy looking.
I'm looking at you.
again.
All right. Atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a gray, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end and is worn and weary. The bell tower raises towards the back, and flickering lights shines through the holes in the shingled roof. The rafters stain feebly against their load. As you approach the church, the mists begin to thicken, and you start seeing it wisp around. Also, Timothy, with your high perception check, you
Mhm.
see eyes, clearly wolf eyes, off in the mist, but not approaching.
Oh, I say, I think the wolves might be coming soon.
Into the church.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
All right. As you approach the church doors, the heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire. What do you guys want to do?
Another door in our way, eh?
Do you hear anything from
Might have
inside the
just the
church?
thing.
Yeah, should we wait before you axe down this door, good gnome, let us listen
Is there
and
anything
see if there's anything inside that we can hear. I put my ear to the door.
You
I hear
hear what sounds like crying in the distance, and then all of you can hear a sound coming from inside the church, going, "Father, I'm starving."
That sounds like a dangerous enemy, guys.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious personally, so
Father, I'm starving.
yeah, I don't know if I'm that curious.
I have some tea. I'm gonna pour a cup of tea to offer to the starving person before we axe down this door.
Person, but I have no loot.
Maybe the door is just open, too. You don't know.
Yeah.
Actually,
Is the door actually open?
Are we just trying to listen to like the closed door while the other one's open?
Yeah.
I think it's
The door is. Are you guys trying to push open the door?
Sure.
No,
We
you-
haven't.
We haven't
we
tried
haven't
yet,
yet.
but is it unlocked? If like we
Oh yeah, it's unlocked.
okay.
Okay.
Then yeah, I guess we'll go inside and I'll
Let's
pour
go
a
inside
cup
then.
of tea to offer to this starving person.
As you walk in, you feel a very old and worn, yet still holy presence. The
Nothing-
doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You can see that the chapel is strewn between debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly, the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises from beneath the floor. Father, let me out! I'm starving!
You should. Let's just keep him down there for now.
Sure.
The scream sounds like it's coming from under the floor.
Well, that sounds safe. I do wonder how anyone gets any praying done in here, though.
Past the hall, you can see the chapel.
Mm-hmm.
With the priest kneeling at the altar, or what looks like a priest.
Hmm.
Ismark says, "Father Donovich."
Does he have the holy symbol on his robe?
Yes.
I nudge at Ismark and I say, "Is he keeping a starving prisoner?"
Ismark looks at Ismark kind of nudges you back and looking at Donovich but talking to you says, "I don't know. Nobody's been to this. Nobody's been to the church in years because of the strange noises. I haven't been, and now I finally understand why."
Let me get this straight. You've had a church in town, and none of you go because there's apparently a creepy, starving prisoner underneath. This is so charming.
I love this town.
He says, my father, the burgomaster, was always the one who handled town affairs. I took on to protect the citizens of Barovia by fighting the creatures of the night.
You don't consider it your duty to manage the town?
You see a look of sadness hit his face, and he says, I've never been able to do it the way my father had."
Well, think nothing of it. You're still young. Oh my goodness, now I sound like his mother.
He
doing great
raises his eyes up to you and says, "Mom?" I'm kidding. He didn't do that.
Kid. I know who my kid is, and it isn't you.
Oh.
I'm kidding. He doesn't say that.
My kid, which is terrifying. Don't spring that on me.
Let's see if Donovich notices you. No, he doesn't. He's too busy praying.
Oh.
The sound of prayers continues from the altar, and you hear the screaming. And less regularly, you hear the screaming, "Father!"
Now is not the time for prayers. We have a dead person.
Let's
True.
see. Let's see if Ismark knows this guy. He doesn't. Ismark turns to you guys and says, "That voice, it sounds like Donovich's son, but he's been gone for years."
Well, he's back now.
So we aren't noticed yet, right?
No.
All right, I'm gonna sneak around and look in the doors around the corridor. Should I do a stealth check to stealthily open the doors?
So I believe I included the map of the church.
Yes, I have it pulled up right now. Can you guys see it on my
If you
presentation?
want to stealth and you let me know, I will go talk to the priest for you to distract him.
Yeah. So you guys are right where that A is,
Okay.
and the priest is where the F is, basically. Do you walk into the chapel?
Do you want to explore the side rooms?
I do not. I wanna check the side rooms first.
So while you're doing that, I'm gonna go into the chapel and talk to the priest.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
So
He's not like looking toward Timothy.
so we'll start with which room Timothy checks first.
I'll do D.
D.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna do this order: D, B, E, C.
So so you walk in. Time and neglect have punched holes in the ceiling of the moldy room, which contained a few broken roof shingles amid puddles of water. In one corner, set into the floor, is a heavy wooden trapdoor, held shut with a chain and a padlock. A young man's scream of anguish can be heard through the door.
All right, I'm gonna stealth in.
There's a padlock on it.
Can't.
You can try to pick it, or you can try to break it, or you can look for the key. Or you can do whatever you want with it, actually. I should stop telling you.
Yeah. I'm going to
He's going to animal handling the door.
not do it. I am not good
Do
at
whatever he
breaking,
wants.
picking, or actually, can I pick things? What type of check is picking?
Sleight of hand, I think. Is it not?
Sleight of hand.
Makes sense.
All right, I can try to pick. I guess I'll try to pick, but I don't really have these tools. 4.
Yeah, you just kind of look at it angrily because that's what you've seen in all of the books, but nothing
Mhm.
happens.
I've never picked a locked knife before.
All right. So Elyse, you walk into the chapel and you find the chapel. The chapel is a shambles, with overturned and broken pews littering the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a cloth-scarred altar, behind which kneels a priest in soiled vestments. Next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up in the bell tower. "Father, I'm starving!" comes from under the floor.
I'm gonna wait for him to like finish praying and notice me. Like, I'm just gonna be standing there, like looking churchly and ignoring the scream and my stealthy friend.
Ismark walks up and puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Please let me handle this. I know the man."
Please, then.
Ismark walks up to Donovich, the priest, and puts his hand on his shoulder. "Is Father Donovich? Is that you?" Like, he gets up very quickly and turns around. First, there's fear in his eyes, but then there's recognition as he sees Ismark. It's like, "Ismark, is that you? Oh, my boy, I haven't seen you in years." And Father Donovich, my father, he's passed. We would like you to perform a burial ceremony. He's like, "Oh no, your father was a good man. Does that mean Arena's here too?" Arena, who's in front holding the coffin, like who's in the back holding the coffin, kind of just waves. "Hi, Father." "Arena." Donovich's eyes are very puffy, and he's trembling in his place. But yeah, he walks up to Arena. And they greet each other. I'm sorry to hear about your father. He was a good man. He helped keep this city, or our town, not as dark as it could have been. And he turns to Ismark and says, I guess this makes you the new burgomaster now. And his face grimaces. But yeah. From the floor again, you hear the "Father!" And Donovich just like grimaces and covers his ears.
Timothy, annoyed that looking at the lock did not pick the lock, will get out his crowbar. Because for some reason I had a crowbar in my adventuring backpack.
I think I have a crowbar too.
It's time for the crowbar. Does that
Are you going to try to?
I do not.
anything? Crowbar, advantage and strength checks. Okay.
I don't have a crowbar. I do have a shovel though.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to break the bar, holding down the trapdoor. So I have a -1 advantage. All right, I got a 14 to trying to break the trapdoor with a crowbar.
You got a what?
A 14.
Oh, okay. So, at the sound of the screams, and Donovich like winces and covers his ears, and he starts going on a mad rant. It's just like I've prayed every night, all of the time, and he's still accursed. My boy, my baby boy. And then you hit that's when you hit the padlock.
Mm-hmm.
And Ismark goes up to Donovich and says, Donovich, what happened to your boy? And then Donovich just like shakes his head and just like, my boy, he turned my boy. And that's when you open the trap door at him saying, turned him into a vampire.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
And that's where we'll leave off, actually.
Hey, got the trapdoor open.
Yep. So I didn't quite know if you'd actually get into the trap door yet, but so yeah.
Yay.
That's where we'll leave off. Congratulations on freeing a vampire upon the world.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one vampire.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Does it
Yeah.
to join our team?
Next time on Curse of Strahd. Father!
Father, you're dying. Brr, brr, brr.
Oh, and it was all Timothy's fault.
Uh-huh. Hey, I'm evil, remember?
I know, and the disconcerting thing is that Timothy and Elyse are kind of like brain twins.
Come on, we gotta stop this evil man from keeping his son locked up and starving him to death. That's not right. That's against the law.
Will our hero handle the vampire child?
And vampires are
Will
evil, so they're
Saul
perfectly
encounter
aligned with
any more
me.
doors that are blocking his path? Will Timothy finally get a decent cup of tea? On Curse of Strahd.
I think I'll offer that vampire some very good tea that will make him scared of everything. Paranoia tea.
Paranoia D.
Timothy already has a liquid diet, so
He might be a vampire. Not gonna lie.
do you have one of those like haunted one backgrounds?
No. I am my soul does belong to a demon.
That's what they all say. You're really a tea vampire.
Uh-huh. Maybe.
A tampire.
I mean, in a way I am. If I don't get my tea, I do kind of go crazy.
Yes.
I gotta get my tea, you know? Like a vampire gotta get his blood.
It's all jittery without his tea.
Mm-hmm.
I should have made it clear that you actually enjoyed that Earl Greyest that you had earlier.
Yep.
They made it.
I'm gonna stop broadcasting now.